Hi.
Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Do you have a new link?
I'm working on it.
Okay.
I'm working on it. Studio. Live.
Technical difficulties are but
They are the worst.
Yeah.
going to work on hat number 12. Hat number 12.
Jeez, Mercedes, you were just cruising on those hats.
Oh yeah.
Hooray.
Get them done because I
Updating
got
the Patreon
7
real quick.
more.
Okay.
Patreon. Oh, Patreon.
Live stream. Who's YouTube?
Yeah.
Right there. New link.
Do.
Okay. Set here.
When I make my new Link cosplay, I'll be like, new Link, who dis?
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
That is very you.
Just want to make
Yes.
sure that our audio is all set. Come on.
Audio set. Ready. Go.
Are you ready? Are
Yeah.
you ready for a big, comfy couch?
Oh no.
There you go. That'll be stuck in your head for a little bit.
Oh. Oh.
Yes, I don't hear any feedback. This is
Hooray!
finally get started. And
David, you did it!
it! Oh man,
I need the link.
I sent it.
You did?
Yes,
Play some dang diddly D&D. Yeah.
there it is. Okay,
Oh, it's in the wrong. I'm looking at the wrong chat.
okay. Let's. Okay. So because of issues like this, well, it's live this time. Yes,
Hooray!
Katie, thank you. Everything should be good. This is the day that we're having apparently, and we're still gonna have an awesome D&D game. So last time we also ran into some audio issues, and so we need to do a pretty decent recap. I am going to steal an idea from a friend of mine, Draxel. What do you remember happening last time?
We go to the con.
Okay, we went to NaniCon.
Went to NaniCon. What were those two people? We were helping out 5 goblins.
Yep.
We got our golden tools from the half-elf Mercia.
Mm-hmm.
And we met 2 disreputable people, a human woman and a dwarf from apparently the Mended Chain, who placed a rune of some kind on our friend. Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I tried fixing it with my hammer. Didn't work.
So
I went and got an old lady to help us remove it. And me and her are gonna party after the con.
Yes, she wants to find that after party.
Yeah.
you had to like pick her up and carry her to the green room because she was moving so slowly.
She kept falling asleep.
Yeah, she kept falling asleep. And eventually she was able to remove the enchantment that was on the Not Five Goblins cosplay of Al from Full Metal Alchemist.
Yeah.
Yes.
Anything else that seemed to happen?
We did our.
Oh, I mean,
Oh yeah, we did our performance.
Yeah.
But before that, we were talking with the human girl and the dwarf, and had like a stare down between them and Vea and I, of like, you're threatening us or we're threatening you, and trying to be big and scary.
Indeed.
and then... Oh, sorry, go.
No, go ahead.
Yes. Yeah, and then we had the contest. Did we do the... This was the one where we had to do the scavenger hunt kind of thing and find all like the little notes and stuff, and it felt like we were just being distracted for a time.
Mm-hmm. Yes, you did go on a small little scavenger hunt that seemed to be oddly too easy.
Yeah, Tolan climbed a flagpole.
Sadie does say not 5 goblins, it's actually a bunch of goblins. Yes, we have ears, funnels, chief, and smells.
They're such good boys.
And at the very end of our last session, before you guys were able to walk off the stage, those 2 mean-looking members of the Mended Chain, the dwarf and the human, who look very gaunt and pale and just kind of greasy, they were like, we cannot let you get by. All right, that's it's more or less the sum of it all. So we'll start out real quick with the curtain closes. And as the curtain closes, you're cut off from the rest of the audience. They're giving everyone time to transition. You hear an announcer on the other side of the curtain, bringing on the next person, and you can hear that, like, oh, well, they're using a really big cosplay, so we gotta let them go in on the main stage, because if they come through the back, they're never gonna fit. And you see these 2 people, and they're staring you down, and you can see them drawing out this long chain from somewhere deep in their sleeves. Both of them are just kind of pulling out this chain, kind of like a magician pulling out a handkerchief, and it just keeps coming.
Just needs colorful chains. Like the handkerchiefs.
Only
Red chain.
Only a lot more menacing, I'm sure.
Yes.
Very menacing, indeed. What do you guys want to do real quick?
I'm surprised there's not a JoJo that does that.
Can we peek out and just, like, not being seen, but just kind of look at how the judges are reacting to everything?
At this point, you'd have to, like, peek through the curtain.
Oh, yeah. No, we don't want to do that. Never mind.
Okay. I'll give you guys, like, another thought moment to think about, like, anything that you might want to do, say. If not, then we might move into combat.
Okay. So they're pulling out a golden chain all menacingly. I am going to use my channel divinity and make my duplicate appear menacingly behind them.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me an intimidation.
12.
That they feel this magical presence, and you can see the duplicate being built layer by layer, and they turn around and they look at you, and you can just see them, like, drop this several pounds of chain to the ground. It looks like this is the only way. And then go ahead, let's roll for initiative, everyone.
Okay.
Boy.
Initiative.
It's been a while. Okay. Here we go. Ooh, 20!
Nice!
A dirty 20, but still a 20!
So Rain got 20. Vea, what'd you get?
13, but I accidentally closed down my character sheet, so I'm not sure what my modifier is. 1 second.
Draxel.
12.
12. And Colin?
17.
17.
I am so sorry. I didn't realize I did this.
It is totally fine after the day that we're having.
15.
15. All right. That puts you here. All right, so top of the order starts with Rain, as they've dropped these large chains just to the ground with this big thump. And you can hear this audience reaction from behind the curtain. You're not sure if that was either to the chain or to something that's happening on stage. You see the shadow hitting the curtain. And we are going to switch over to roll 20. Oh no. Okay, there it is. As you can see right in front of you, and apparently there's that drawing of where the duplicate is. drops the chains right in front of them. What would you like to do?
Well, I'm going to cast blindness and deafness.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I can only target one of them, so I'm going to target the human.
Okay.
And they have to make a Constitution saving throw.
You got a non-natural 20.
Oh, shoot. Well, I guess she's okay then. Let's see. Yeah, on a success it does not work. An attempt was made.
So you bring up the magical energies that is your training, and you let it fly, and it hits her in the face, and she kind of blinks, and you can see her like grab her ears for a moment, the chain still pouring out from her sleeve, and she kind of shakes it off, looks up, and she just grins.
Oh,
is that your turn?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Talon.
Gonna cast Wrathful Smite
Oh.
on the... Which one's the human, which one's the dwarf?
The dwarf is in the back, the human is in the front right there.
Okay, I guess the dwarf because he's straight in front of me.
Okay.
Over... Okay. So, casting... Push the button. I don't know how to do spells.
The plight of a paladin.
Yes. Oh, okay, I see what that does. I guess it just does it.
Oh, I didn't know I had to, like, do things on here. That's cool.
Do I have to roll anything?
So your smites will add the effect, I believe, if you read it, based on if you the next attack you hit with.
Oh, so I'm casting it on myself then.
Yeah, essentially, it's the next attack you hit has the additional effects of Wrathful Smite.
Cool. Okay. I cast that on myself then.
Okay. That's your full action?
Yes.
It's actually a bonus action. Wrathful Smite is a bonus action.
Oh, dope! Then I'm gonna go hit him. So I'm gonna move... Whoa, why am I drawing? Move over here.
Okay.
And gonna hit this dude. And actions. And that one. Wrong button. That's 21.
21 hits that guy.
Awesome. And then I roll for damage. That's 7, and then I do the bonus.
So you do the 1d6 psychic damage. And he will make a wisdom saving throw.
So 7 and 3.
Oh yeah, he's fine. 7 and 3, so 10 points total. Wonderful.
Yeah.
Okay. That brings us to Vea. Is that your full turn?
Yes.
All right, Vea, it is now your turn. You see Talon step in, and with a swing of energy, slashing across this dwarf person right here, and just this bright light fills your eyes for a moment. What would you like to do?
Okay, I'm gonna try to move. There we go. Move back here.
Okay.
And then avoiding Talon, but behind these two, I'm going to cast Fairy Fire.
Okay.
And they need to make dexterity saves.
The dwarf fails.
Okay.
I was gonna be surprised if he didn't. He is a dwarf.
And so now the one that failed just has like a light shining around it. It can't hide from us.
Okay.
And that is it for this turn.
All right. So it is now the human's turn, and you can see the light, and she's annoyed by it, but this doesn't seem to stop her. She seems to be adamant in what's happening. My audio has not changed. There we go. Okay. So you then bring up everything. You have this moment of the light, and she stands there and she whips the chain real hard, and the chain shifts and moves around. I am at a loss of words because of how cool this was for it to happen. And before you, this creature seems to fill in to the molds of the chain as it whips around, and it seems to like these chains just droop off of it, and you can see the chains smack into the ground, and it seems to continue these whipping motions, and it looks around and it makes eye contact with her, and she nods and she looks over at Talon, and he's going to try and strike you. That is 17 to hit.
Miss. I have an 18.
Have an 18, okay. So the creature tries to bring up some of the chains and almost use them as a whip across you, and you dodge out of the way as it falls to the ground, and you're now looking at not only the dwarf, this human, and now you have a chain creature. That brings us to Draxel. It is now your turn.
Okay. I am going to... I do not like this woman. I'm going to run over here.
Okay.
And I'm going to start with my bonus action, and I'm going to bite her. I'm going to use my hungry jaws.
You use those hungry jaws, like a hungry hippo.
That is a... What's my dice plus? 17?
17 hits.
Okay. So she takes not much because my jaws are actually really weak. She takes 5 points of piercing damage, and I regain 3 temporary HP.
Nice.
And then with my main action right up on her, I'm just going to reach out my hand and cast Inflict Wounds.
Inflict wounds. Okay. Do I need to save for that?
No, it's an attack roll, and because my duplicate's within 5 feet of her on attack rolls, I gain advantage.
Okay.
Ooh.
So that is also a 17 to hit on Inflict Wounds.
That hits.
3d10. Right, d10s. Ooh. She takes 20 points of necrotic damage.
Whoa!
Jeez.
That was a good roll.
That was a very good roll. That is amazing, my friend.
Dang.
So when you bite down and you just kind of grab onto her and shoot her with all of this energy that you can, and she howls, and you can see that the chains, the creature inside the chains even staggers, and it seems to kind of shift and react in pain as well. Is that your full turn?
Yep, that's my full turn.
Okay. The dwarf sees that Talon's right there and does not let this stop them, and he does the same thing with the chains, and another one of these creatures comes in. Come on.
Oh, jeez.
Oh man, I am so screwed.
No.
And he kind of gestures beyond, and the creature turns with the crinkling noise of chains towards Rain, and it's going to try and attack you.
Oh boy.
That is a natural 20.
Oh boy.
Ooh.
Oh boy.
Oh, that's not so bad. That's only 9 points of damage.
Oh, okay.
You're only level 3. It's fine.
Fine.
Yeah. As a
Uh-huh.
wizard, you're
Wizard.
fine.
Ow.
Sadie says, "Do not die."
I'm not dead, but that hurt a lot. I would like to counter with Hellish Rebuke.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, let's see. Point your finger, and the creature that damaged you is momentarily surrounded by hellish flames. The creature must make a dexterity saving throw.
How dare you?
That is not its strong suit. It got a 6.
Well, then they're going to take 2d10 fire damage.
Nice.
Yeah, let me find my d10. Which one are you? Oh, there you are. Nope, that's a 12. Sorry, guys. Knowing dice is not my strong point. Okay. We got a 9
Oh yeah.
Okay.
and an 8.
Ooh, nice.
So, what's that? 17 fire damage.
Okay. They,
Well done.
so the flames consume. Did you aim it on the dwarf or on the chain creature?
Well, let's see. It says whatever the creature that damaged you, so...
Okay, so it would be the chain creature then.
Yeah.
So the chains kind of light up and they seem to glow hot. Talon, you're, as a blacksmith kind of protege, you are familiar with this, and the chains seem to be heating and they may no longer be tempered. Everything seems to get really hot for a brief moment. You can feel what your scales even kind of get... What's the same reaction that like you would feel the heat on your hair kind of thing with scales?
Yes.
Feel the heat hit the side of your face like a large campfire. That brings us back to the top of the order. Rain, it is now your turn.
Oh, hey. Well, I'm going to follow that then with Chill Touch on the dwarf.
Okay.
And so that's...
So he is pretty far away from you. You've got literally 2 people in front of you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We gotta go through Chain Dude.
Oh, you're right.
And then me, and then it's the Dwarfy Dude.
Okay, give me 2 seconds.
Mississippi?
No, do not do that. Do not. I will something. Okay. I guess I will go at the creature whose chains I just heated up very hot and hit them with a ray of frost. See if I can make them shatter. On a hit, it takes 1d8 cold damage.
I believe it's a spell attack.
Okay, so what do I roll for that? D20?
Yep, D20.
Ooh. That's not good. Where's my modifier? That's a 6 total. So I don't know if that hits, but I have a feeling.
It does not, unfortunately.
It does not. Mm-hmm. So he tried. And then I'm actually gonna have him move back. Are we still is there things going on stage? So
yeah, the curtain is closed at this point in time.
Oh, okay.
You definitely know that there's something happening on stage. Something is happening right over here. But the curtain is closed. No one can see.
Okay, so
for now.
I'm gonna have him move back a little bit, because...
Where's not 5 goblins?
That's a good question.
Thanks.
Okay, and I will end my turn.
All right, beautiful. Okay, so then that brings us to Talon. It is now your turn. Your friend has taken a step back.
Looking for not 5 goblins because he just remembered that he's supposed to be there.
Uh-huh.
So do I have to roll perception?
You definitely can.
Is that an action, or...?
In this instance, it would be an action, yes, because you're stopping to take a look around.
Oh boy. I'ma do it! Where's my buddy? I'm worried! Perception... Okay, let me roll it. Come on. Oh gosh. That's a 4.
You see nothing. You have chains and chains and chains ahead of you. That is what is surrounding you at this point in time.
Cool.
Wunderbar. Dope.
Is that Draconic that you're speaking?
Yes. German is now Draconic.
Oh, jeez.
Sehr gut.
Sehr gut. Okay. And I am just going to stay right here. Because I can't move, so...
Alright.
I will call out, Goblins, where are you? And...
You do not hear a response.
Great. Panic mode Tolan now.
Cool.
Bea.
Okay, to the chained thing that is kitty corner me, I'm going to use poison spray.
Okay.
And it needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
That is a 15.
That passes. And then, Rain, how are you health-wise?
Less than half.
Cool. So I'm gonna do a healing word.
Yay!
Oh, I rolled max. That's awesome.
Ooh.
Nice.
So you heal for 12.
Oh, dang.
More than
Healing word usually sucks. That's awesome.
That is way good. I'm back up to full health, so.
All right. Is that your full turn?
Yep.
All right. That brings us to the human woman and that chain creature. And the chain creature sees the spell that you throw and starts bringing the chain around and is going to actually try and grapple you with the chain. So I need you to make a strength or dexterity check to contest the grapple.
Oh no, that was a 3.
Oh,
No, 5.
Well, it was so close. So you bring up your hand and you throw the spell to Rain, and you see this cold chain just wrap around your arm, and you slide your hand back as quickly as you can, but he cinches it taut around your wrist at the last second and pulls you in and wraps more chains around you. That is its turn. And that brings us to Draxel. It is now your turn. You see that the chain creature kitty corner from you is now wrapping up Vea in just chain layer after chain layer.
Jeez.
Okay, well, I'm going, seeing him hurt my friend here, I'm going to make an attack on him.
Okay.
So I'm going to go ahead and cast my spiritual weapon as a bonus action and create like a giant bone like club right next to him. It's going to take it like an attack on him.
Nice. Okay.
23 to hit.
I guess that hits. I guess.
Jeez.
Yeah, that's fine. Fine. It's fine.
You sure? I bet it was close.
Yeah, you know. His AC is pretty decent, so.
Smashy smash.
And that is 6 points of force damage.
Okay.
And with that as my bonus action, I am once again just going, I mean, I've got better things to do against this human woman, but just right there, I'm just going to keep biting her.
Please.
Okay.
That is a 16 to hit.
16 does not hit.
Ooh. Okay.
So you bring in your spiritual weapon and it hits the chain. He's going to make a kind of like a concentration save, and he saves. He rolled really well. So he keeps a hard grip on Vea, and you are looking around and you see the opportunity and you try and bite down, but you just seem to get into leather this time. You are not actually breaking skin. Is that your turn?
Yep, that's my turn.
Okay, it is now the second chain creature, and it turns its attention over to Talon, and it starts swinging a large chain around again. That is 18 to hit.
That is exactly my AC.
So, meets. Oof. That is 5 points of damage.
Okay.
So it brings this large chain and just comes straight down across your torso.
I'm just like, ow, thanks. Okay.
Okay.
He's just like, okay.
Rain.
I'm gonna do a level 1 magic missile.
Perfect.
Cool. And I guess the one that's like straight across from me right here.
Perfect.
Okay, let's go ahead and do that. And let's see. 1d4 plus 1 force to its target. So
Should be 3 missiles?
that's right. Yes, 3
Yes.
missiles. So there's 1. So that 3. 1, so 5 plus 1, so 6.
6 total?
Uh-huh.
Okay. So that brings it... I have to do math. My favorite. Okay. So you bring up your hand, and what's your color of magic?
Blue.
Blue. So these blue darts fly from your hand one after another, and it seems to go into the chain, into this creature, and the chains seem to do nothing to stop it, and just... is that your turn?
Yes.
All right.
So it does definitely seem to be taking damage.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was my concern.
Talon.
Nicely done. I'm gonna hit the dwarf. Da, 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 da. Oh gosh. That's a 10.
You bring in... You try and hit the dwarf, and you just swing over the head. You're so tall. You just...
And he's so short. I just like, oh yeah, that's right. You're short, dude. Sorry, I didn't mean to discriminate. I'll try again next turn.
Oh my god.
He shakes a chain-covered fist at you. Vea, it is now your turn.
Okay.
So you can try and cast a spell while you're here, or you can try and break free.
I'm gonna try to break free.
Okay. So another strength or dexterity, your choice.
Oh my gosh, 10.
You struggle, and you can feel the chains just compressing into you. You feel the tightness on your chest, and it's getting harder to breathe. And you grab onto whatever loose link that you can, and you pull as hard as you can away from yourself, just barely with enough space, and the whole chain comes falling down to the ground with a loud thunk.
Oh my gosh, okay. And then, can I, let's see, oh wait, I guess I can back myself up because we're using Roll20.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna do that, and then I am going to bonus action Balm Up the Summer Court. And I can heal myself.
Wonderful.
Yay!
Okay. That brings us to that chain creature that is right next to Draxel, and it sees that you got loose and just and turns to Draxel
Frustrated.
and starts just swinging again. But this time it's just going to try and attack. That is a 14 to hit.
That is a miss.
It's a miss. So you are so close to its caster, you just kind of pull yourself in closer, trying to get your teeth into flesh, and the chain seems to go just past your back. That brings us to Draxel. It is now your turn.
Okay, so for my bonus action, I'm gonna have the spiritual weapon take a swipe at the chain creature.
Okay,
Swap a swap.
That is a 19 to hit.
that hits.
Nice.
Oh, 4 damage.
Okay,
That is low. And then I am failing, so I'm going to have my duplicate cast Inflict Wounds on this woman.
okay.
The one next to you, you get advantage on. Because she's fairy fired.
Oh, and I will also have advantage because my duplicate and I are within 5 feet of her.
Oh, okay.
Everybody gets advantage in this fight.
Yeah, on that one.
That is 21 to hit.
I guess that hits, yeah. Okay.
When my defense up.
Turns.
Bring her down. Not as good as the first one. 17 points in necrotic damage.
Holy
Ooh,
jeez.
nice.
Okay. 17 points, dear lord. Okay. You bring in your energy and it consumes this person. The light seems to enhance where exactly the spell hits, and you can see that she starts coughing up blood as she's... You can't stop the chain. She is looking very weak at this point. Is that your full turn?
That is my full turn.
Okay. The second chain creature, keeping its attention to you, Tallin, he's going to try and strike you. That is a non-natural 20.
Oh no. Alright.
Ooh, that is 5 points of damage again.
Okay, I'm still fine.
So just a loud crack of the chain that comes across you, and you just bring up your arms, and it hits your arm, and it stings more than anything at this point, apparently.
Yeah. I'm doing okay. I'm not even at half yet, so...
That brings us to Rain.
Let's see.
This guy keeps hitting me, Rain.
I'm trying. On the chain creature that keeps beating on Tolan, I am going to cast Ray of Enfeeblement.
Okay.
Which, let's see. A black beam of enervating energy springs from your finger toward a creature within range. Make a ranged spell attack against the target. On a hit, the target deals only half damage with weapon attacks.
Okay. Quinn says, try talking to it. Perhaps you can change its mind? But change, it's a pun.
Hey!
Yeah.
Okay, so what do I need to roll for that?
So it's another spell attack.
So D20?
Yeah.
Okay. Plus my witch. 17.
17, that meets.
Yay! Oh. I don't know what happens when it meets.
You succeed.
Okay, good. So that target will only be able to deal half damage.
Okay.
With weapon attacks.
So you bring up your hand and let energy flow through, and it seems to just rust over on these chains. You can see the etherealness of this creature that is standing behind you, standing inside these chains. It seems to just be moving a little bit slower as it's repping up for its next attack. While you are doing this, you hear from the distance another sound like chains, but this one's a lot more hollow and deeper and louder. You're not sure where it's coming from, but you're hearing this. Oh,
jeez.
That brings us to Tallin.
Awesome. I am going to try and, after seeing the human woman spitting out blood and whatnot, I'm going to non-lethally hit the dwarf.
Okay.
Because it feels like they're being mind controlled, and I don't know. He's just gonna try that, and oh gosh. 11.
11 does not hit, unfortunately.
He just like taps him on the head.
You're just so you don't want to hurt anybody, so you bring out and you just
Like, stop second guessing yourself, Tolan.
Yeah, come on, Tallin. You got this. Is that your turn?
Yes.
Okay. That brings us to Vea. It is now your turn.
I'm still between a rock and a hard place.
So, I'm gonna move back, kitty corner this guy, and do another poison spray.
Okay.
Con 14 save.
Fails.
And so he takes 7 points of poison damage.
Okay. You bring up the poison spray, and again, the chain seems to rust and kind of almost bubble. And you see, just kind of past her, past this chain creature, that the human woman, she is not looking well. She's green-skinned, kind of wavering, not standing up straight, and she's doing everything in her power to continue this fight. And again, all of you hear that same as if like the same chain experience that you heard earlier is 10 times bigger. Is that your turn, Bea?
I'm gonna move back.
Okay.
And just be like, I'll try to take care of her later, but she's dangerous now.
Indeed. It is now that same chain creature, the one that you just attacked, and it's going to try and attack Draxel one more time. No, that just definitely does not hit in any way, shape, or form. He should be ashamed of himself. You see this chain come up, and the unsteadiness of the person who summoned this chain creature seems to affect the chain monster itself, and it brings down a chain, and like only a few links like land on you, and it almost seems just kind of like a. Draxel, it is now your turn.
Okay, seeing how bad she's doing, and that it seems to be also affecting the chain that she summoned.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and I don't want to use any more of my spells for this one right now. I'm gonna whip out my dagger and stab at her with it.
Ooh, okay.
19 to hit.
That hits.
That is 6 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
So you get real close and just stab into her and whisper, "Not 5 goblins sends their regards."
You just and
Amazing.
he will be one of ours. That is that your turn?
Oh, well, if she's still up, then I'm just gonna take another bonus action swipe with my spiritual weapon at the chain creature.
Beautiful.
15?
That misses.
Ah, okay. Cool.
So-
That's all I can do.
The spiritual weapon seems to almost just go through it because of the like, as if the signal on this spirit is like fading in and out. It just kind of cuts through the creature for a brief moment. It is now the creature next to Talon, and again, it's going to try and hit you.
Okay.
Maybe it'll do more than 5 damage. No, because it can't hit you at all, apparently.
Yay!
That is a 12. I assume a 12 will not hit.
No.
Okay. Yeah, so the 12, yeah, again, it tries to even, like, wrap the chain around you real quick, and you just duck out of the way. You seem to be doing much better at dodging and taking hits than actually giving them.
Yes. Why does this happen to all my characters?
When your turn is, when that happens, you hear the same kind of whoosh of energy as these chains seem to be filled. You don't hear that crack of a whip in any sort of capacity, but you do notice that there is this kind of thump on the other end of the stage, and you see another chain creature, but this time
Jeez.
standing
Oh, jeez!
feet tall, made
Big
of
ass.
ship chains. These large links with even
no.
stronger metal in between each and every individual link standing there.
No.
You don't see any other person, but you do see that large chain leads off behind the behind stage area.
Cool.
Jeez.
All right, Rain. Your
Oh
turn.
boy. Okay, I have dumb questions because I don't know
No such thing as dumb
spellcasting super.
questions.
Okay. So I don't know if I cast a spell, would it be able to hit the human woman, or would it not be able to get through the chain guys?
You could see, like, it is based on vision, I believe. So you
Okay.
can still be able to see, because these are like 5-foot
Okay.
squares. So
Okay.
even though it seems really crowded, you can still like make line of sight with them.
Okay, so my next question is, with casting sleep, it says based on how many hit points the creature has. Is it how much they currently have, or how much they are potentially able to have? If you know what I mean. If they're
Yeah,
at full
yeah.
life versus
yeah.
what they're at now.
What's their max versus their current?
Yeah.
Let me double check real quick, unless you guys have any experience.
Yeah, I think it's their current.
It's the current?
Okay.
Yeah, it should be the current.
Then yeah,
Then-
I'll default to that then.
Okay, I'm gonna try to cast sleep on her then. Them? I'm not sure if
Okay.
we ever established that. So that is 5d8. So hold on while I grab my d8. And if I get more than what her remaining hit points are, then she will fall asleep. 1, 2, 6. So that's 9. 7 is 16. And 6 is, what, 22? 22.
22 total?
Yes.
So you throw Sleep, and this blue kind of cloud seems to waft over and hits her in the face, and she blinks, and she stumbles and falls to the ground.
Thank goodness.
And as she falls to the ground, the chain creature seems to flash in and out of existence, and then the chains all fall to the ground. Come on, go away. Go away, bad guys. There we go. Okay.
Go, bad guys.
I believe Sleep also moves from one person to the next. Is that right?
That I don't know. Each creature affected by the spell falls unconscious until the spell ends. Sleeper takes damage, or someone uses an action to shake or slap the sleeper awake. Subtract each creature's hit points from the total
Creatures
before
within
moving.
a 20 foot of a point you choose.
Oh, okay.
So, it could affect everybody here.
Oh dear.
So the thing is that it also reduces. So you had a maximum of 22,
Okay.
based on what was left over. So let's say that it goes to the dwarf now. 22. Okay, so it's going to try and affect the dwarf, and then he falls unconscious, and the chain demon, he wasn't looking well. But now, like, there's 6 points total, so I'm assuming Draxel nor Talon, you have 6 HP right now.
Nah, I'm good.
Okay.
Nah,
Okay.
I'm at 15.
Whew.
All right. So now they are unconscious, but you have this large creature ahead of you. Talon, what would you like to do?
Going to, so they're asleep, so I'm gonna be like, cool, stay asleep, dudes. And move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. How fast can I go?
I believe 30.
I guess I'm moving here.
You could use your whole action to move your distance again.
I have a feeling he's gonna move closer. I'm gonna stop here, and he's probably not within. Oh, hang on. 5, 10, 15, 20. He's barely in range of my fire. So I'm gonna blow fire at him from there and just be like, Fwah! And do 2 fire damage. 5 fire damage.
5
Sorry, I
fire.
forgot to add the +3.
Okay. 5 fire damage. Beautiful.
Sweet. Did I hit those chains?
Yes, you hit the chains, but it doesn't seem to light up in the same way. Definitely this chain material is a lot thicker, a lot stronger than whatever these amateurs almost seem to be working with.
Okay.
Okay. That brings us to Vea. It is now your turn.
Okay, let's see. There. And then, centered on the one behind in a way that it won't hit Draxel. I'm just gonna be like, sorry. And I'm going to ice knife the one that is not the further away from Draxel one.
The ones that are asleep?
This guy?
Oh, I lost audio for a second. It's asleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all asleep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they have fallen asleep. If you ice knife them, they do have a chance to wake up.
Yeah, no, I don't want to do that. Can I just, let's see. Can I just kind of like try to check them out, not wake them up, but do like some kind of medicine check?
Yeah, definitely. Go for it.
Do something, because it feels like they're controlled, but I don't know.
So you're looking
Also, David, I just realized that you can do a dex saving throw against my breath weapon.
Yeah, he failed.
Just for future. Okay.
I've played them before. Dragon
Cool.
Forms are the best.
So I wanna
out.
look for any kind of like mark on them, any kind of like injury.
Okay. So go ahead and roll a quick medicine check. Just because you're trying to be careful and not wake them up. I would normally probably give it an investigation, but again, you're trying to be gentle and like not super invasive.
It's only a 10. I need to put these dice in the jail.
You notice that they look definitely malnourished, but you don't notice anything. As we said last game, like there seems to be like this physical change that they underwent when they were like talking to their Demon Slayer cosplay buddy, versus when they were talking to you. And they seem malnourished. They seem like they haven't slept in days.
This is probably good sleep for them.
Yeah, this will probably. They haven't changed back. You're kind of understanding that this might be their default, and whatever they experience with these other people is the mask, the facade that they wear. But you're not seeing any signs that like they are hosted by something.
And I will try to relay this to Draxel, but I'm not entirely sure.
Okay.
And that'll be it. I'm gonna hang a little closer.
Okay. So that brings us to Draxel. It is now your turn.
Okay, bonus action. I am going to move my spiritual weapon 1, 2, 3, 4 closer to the big guy. With them being asleep, I am going to move myself 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I am going to cast... Oh, man, I'm going to have spell slots. I'm going to cast Bless on myself,
Okay.
Tolan, and Rain. So every time you guys make an attack roll or a saving throw, add a d4 to that.
I gotta bless. Oh, yeah.
Okay. Is that your full turn? All right. It is now this creature's turn, and these large chains just... And you're now hearing, like, reactions from the other side of the curtain. You don't know what's happening, whether this is a continued part of the show. It's only been, like, 10, 15 seconds since you started this fight.
Oh, jeez.
It couldn't... Yeah. Each round is, like, only 6 seconds, so... Think about that poor person in a cosplay and the 45 seconds they have to experience right now. It takes a large kind of step forward. It doesn't even seem to really step. It just glides across the floor, dragging these chains, and it brings up a large chain, and then a second, and it seems to be swinging them in tandem.
Cool.
Cool. Yeah, it's so cool.
So, dirty 20 to attack Draxel.
Oh, that's a range. I think it's a range.
It definitely, it's got some good range. And then 22 to hit Tolan.
Okay.
Okay.
How much damage now?
The both of you take 11 points of damage.
Okay, now I'm hurting.
So these large chains just smash into the ground. You can hear the wood underneath your feet break and shatter and splinter as these large chains just reach almost from nothingness and land on you. The weight is almost more damage than the actual impact as it just lands and just crushes the ground around it.
Oof.
That brings us back to the top of the order. Rain.
Okay. So since sleep only lasts a minute, I kind of want to make sure that the other two over here are restrained.
Okay.
Is there a way to check and see if there's, I don't know, like a convention lanyard, something I can use to like make sure that they won't be able to move when they get up? Hey, Hey, cosplayers use whatever is at their disposal.
I am not.
I love it.
I love it so much. Go ahead and roll me a. For each one, it will take your turn. I will let you know that. So if you wanted to roll a sleight of hand to see if you're able to get them working.
Okay. What's my sleight of hand?
Like
15.
we lost Jazzy for a moment. 15?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you rip the lanyard off and you quickly like tie like their hands and legs together with as little lanyard as you can. And you're pretty confident. Did you go for the dwarf or the human first?
The one that's right to the right of me.
Okay, so this guy?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's the dwarf. So the dwarf is bound up. You even got his beard mixed in with it. Talon,
Nice.
it is now your turn.
Okay. I am going to use all of my lay on hands pool to heal myself.
Okay,
So that's 15.
beautiful. Anything else you're gonna do for your turn?
And then I'm going to move in closer. I don't know, here.
Okay.
Yeah, there we go. Just move in closer to Big Boy.
Okay. We have lost Vea.
Oh, there she is.
There she is. Vea, it is now your turn. Assuming that you can hear us.
I healed myself, so don't worry about me.
Don't have the chat open. I'm assuming there's probably something happening in chat.
Okay.
Video's messed up. I must reset real fast because Zoom says my video is on.
Your video is... Yeah, we can
Yeah,
see.
okay, so
Oh, okay.
I'm back
There you
now, but I
Okay.
don't have video.
Well, you don't need to see our beautiful faces.
We see yours.
So real quick as a recap, you saw Talon heal themselves and then step into the creature at this point.
Okay.
And also Rain seemed to have tied up with a lanyard, a cosplay lanyard.
Yeah, I caught that.
Okay, beautiful.
The reason I reset is because on Patreon it just shows my little
Face?
stick figure. Yeah.
Yeah,
it just
seeing that
went
now.
back to that.
Yeah,
Oh, yep.
it'll do that with the iPad. So not
Okay.
worry about it too much.
Okay.
Cut in half together. Oh my gosh. Chat's terrible.
I want to see the
Good.
chat.
No, can't look. I mean,
Oh, but I want to know.
alright, what are you gonna do from here, Bea?
Okay. I'm not really sure. I think I'm gonna just step back a little bit. I am going to hold an action if they get hostile again, then I'm going to just release a poison spray.
Okay.
But I'm kind of concerned about them as people.
Okay, so you're kind of like seeing if these people wake up.
Yeah.
And then, okay. Alright, perfect.
And if they just stay there sleeping, I'm just gonna not do that.
Okay. You're pretty confident that they're out, so I'll give you that context. And as you are seeing, Rain is tying them up in this moment. So if you want to continue to hold that, I want to give you like the full.
Yeah,
Possibility.
sorry about that.
No, don't be sorry. No, nothing to be sorry about. Okay.
Can I along with that, can I just like can I look around for like anyone watching this?
Yeah.
Or
What's your passive perception?
my passive is 16.
With that 16, there are two things that you notice. One, you notice that the chain for this creature, this guy right here, it seems to lead off back behind this area. You do not see who summoned this creature.
Okay.
With the rest of your passive perception, you notice that there is someone or something moving in the rafters above you.
Is there any way to try to get up there? Like, do we see ladders or anything?
You could try and pull an arrow flint and cut some rope and see if you can like pull yourself up, but you have no idea which one would do that.
Okay.
But you don't see in this area any ladders or anything to get up in
Okay.
the area.
I will point out what I'm seeing to Draxel.
Okay.
Okay.
That brings us to Draxel. It is now your turn.
Draxel, lizard climb.
How high up does the rafters look? How many
About
feet?
20 feet.
So looking up, can I see somebody like up there?
Do you have dark vision?
Oh, okay, is it super dark up there? I don't think I have
it's
dark
super
vision.
dark up there. Think regular stage experience.
Okay.
Most of the light that you guys are getting is from the other side of this curtain.
Okay, something up there. Does it can't see anything up there. Does it look like the rafters like the Phantom of the Opera style like rafters where they're all like a connected like
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Well then, in that case, for my bonus action, would I be able, because I can move my spiritual weapon in any direction, would I be able to move my spiritual weapon possibly, conceivably, up 20 feet, and I can move it up 20 feet, and cut one of the ropes to see if I can...
100%. I love it. I love this idea.
I love it.
Okay, so I'm just going to raise my spiritual weapon club up, see if I can cut the ropes to make whoever's up there, like, fall or tumble.
Roll me just a basic attack. I just want to see if it's going to, like, make connect.
So that is a 26.
26. So you see it go up into darkness, and you give it the command to just spin around, and you hear whoosh, and you hear the wood of the rafters creaking, and out of nowhere you hear this male voice, and somebody dressed in all red with what seems to be a silver helmet of some sort, masking off the top half of their face with these white cloth to cover their eyes. And where is... Come on. Yeah, that'll work. And they drop down right in the middle of all this, and they're just looking around, and you can see that they have some sort of cavalry sword at their side, and they look around, and then they look at the giant chain creature, and they draw their sword and start moving towards that creature.
Oh, so they look like an ally of some sort. Okay.
Oh.
Well, then, for my action, I'm going to throw my boomerang at the chain creature.
The chain creature, okay.
Go.
If this guy looks like a friend of sorts, like he's against the chain creature as well.
He seems to be drawing his action to the chain creature.
Oh, okay, so he's not looking like angry at the chain creature. Or
You can't really tell with the mask.
okay.
But he's definitely his sole attention after he dropped to the ground from the rafter just he tumbled and he drew his sword when he saw the chain creature, and he's facing the chain creature now.
Okay. Then I would like to hold my action with my boomerang in case this guy turns against us.
Okay.
In case he moves and turns against us. I'm going to hold my action with my boomerang.
Okay. That brings it to the chain creature's turn, and he seems to look around, and you can just see the mouth seem to open and close of the creature, and just... And...
Say that again.
Excuse me, I'm so sorry. I meant to have you understand me. I want you all to die. No, I'm kidding. The chain creature brings up its chain, looks down at Tullen, and it's going to like try and throw as much chain down on you.
I'm ready for this.
Not once, but twice.
Oh
no! 16 for the first one.
no! Shoot.
Dirty 20 for the next.
All Alright, first one misses. Second one, definitely hit. So I dodge the first one, but get sideswiped by the second one. Oh shoot, how much damage?
It's 12 points of damage.
Okay, I'm still... Okay? Question mark?
So you see one large chain start to drop, and it shatters the ground, and you lose footing ever so slightly. And as you are trying to gain your center of mass again, the second chain just hits you straight from the side, knocking the air out of your lungs.
Yeah. I'm at 7.
This guy, he runs up, and he puts a hand on you, and kind of like lifts you by your collar, and plants you back on your feet. And you hear, in Draconic, him saying, "Get your friends out of here, now! I'll handle this."
Oh. I'm gonna do that, but it's not my turn.
Not your turn. You hear some Draconic talk coming from the other end of the stage. What do you want to do?
Gosh. I mean, I feel like he would still be trying to restrain the human next with the lanyard, but maybe hold the action till I know what the group is. If we're going to try to retreat, he'll probably try to like pull one up and drag them off with everybody. Okay.
So you kind of like just grab onto the human, and you're just kind of like, you've grabbed the lanyard and you're just kind of surveying what everyone else is going to be doing.
Yeah.
Talon.
Sweet. Who are you? I'll say in Draconic.
I'm a friend to you and an enemy to him. Now you get out of here. I can explain some stuff. Get to that hovel that you were at previously.
Gotcha. And
hovel.
I'm gonna use both actions to run across him and be like, Drexel, let's go. It's time to leave, guys.
That's great to watch. Exit. Stage left.
Yes, let's go. Let's go. He's got it.
Okay, that brings us to Vea. It is now your turn.
Hearing him say that, and can I just insight check him, kind of a vibe check, because I can't understand what he's saying, but I want to see just if I can get anything.
Yeah, go for it.
Uh, 15.
15. You kind of gather the fact that this person is solely focused on this moment. He only wants to fight this creature. Whatever this is, that is his main focus at this point in time.
Alright. And then I'm gonna get on this other side, and then I will Balm of the Summer Court onto Tolan.
Chat says, yes, roll for vibes.
And Tolan, you heal for 10.
Sweet.
Hey, I can't understand the language, but I can understand body language.
I can understand.
Vibe check.
Crap out of here.
Get the crap out of here.
Okay.
Let's go.
That brings us to Draxel. It is now your turn.
Herein, Tolan and that guy say for us to get out of there, I'm going to follow suit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Token settings. No, go away. And I am going, as I run up and start leaving, I am going... How's your HP? Tolan.
Oh, mine? I'm fine. I'm at 17 now with Vea's help.
What's your max?
25.
Okay, well, yeah, I'm going to boop you. To cure wounds for 7 points of healing.
Sweet. I'll take it. Sweet, I'm at 24 now.
And for my bonus action, just in case this thing ever, I don't think it's going to happen, but in case this thing ever begins to move towards us, I'm going to move my bone club towards it. Okay.
All right. That brings us to the chain creature, and you hear it, and You
Bless you!
You hear in Draconic a reply. It was like, it's not going to happen today, friend. It's not going to happen. You might be the chain, but I am the hammer that breaks it. And you just see this flash of light as they seem to clash into each other. Do we want to break combat as you guys run away?
Yes.
I mean, I think so. Do we want to drag the bodies out with us?
Yeah. Do we want to take care of them?
They're mind controlled, and we don't know how to fix them yet. So, I'm okay with just letting them be.
If they're mind controlled, they're probably still gonna fight us when they wake up.
Yeah.
That's true.
So let's let this guy take care of everything.
They don't seem to be in any immediate danger now that they're asleep and tied up.
Okay. So you, Rain, you end up tying up the human, and you guys book it out of there. We are done with Roll20 for now.
Tolan is hella inspired and wants to be a hammer to break the chains.
Oh my God.
Yes. That was bad A, and he wants that.
Well, we do have that true sight hammer for you.
Yes!
The chat is distracting. He's speaking Klingon.
Klingon.
Who is doing all of these amazing chain puns?
This is Jaguar Quid.
Yes.
Love you, Jaguar Quid.
All right. So you just book it out of there. You guys continue to run, and you guys are making it out of the backstage. You see a couple people like looking at like what's going on. Where are you guys running to? What is your direction? What is your goal at this point?
Do we want to try to find our goblin friends?
Yes,
Definitely.
I'm looking right now with my incredible perception.
Okay, go ahead and roll me that perception check.
Boom, 12.
Do not see any sign of not 5 goblins.
So we ran up from backstage, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so I want to like peek in and see what's happening with the actual like contest, because that was a big old fight going on backstage. Is everything running normally up front?
Did we enter an alternate dimension?
So they like, from what you kind of gathered and like what you were hearing, like they were like, wow, look at the awesome light show that they've got, and like you can tell that the announcer, the MC, is just like really struggling, trying to figure out like what the F is happening here? What am I? Oh man, look at the, wow, they've got really great effects. Did you hear that boom? That was weirdly timed, but it worked. And they're trying to keep it running as normal.
Okay, so but it is running. Okay, cool.
Yeah. So you guys, go ahead.
We maybe check the green room and see if anybody has seen where the goblins have gone.
Yeah.
Okay. So you
Let's get back to them.
the green room, and there's a couple people who have rotated, like they're taking their cosplay off at this point because like they don't want to continue wearing it while they're waiting for everything else to happen. Go ahead, everybody roll me a perception check.
I was gonna say, also, is the Tanjiro cosplayer around?
That's a good question. I'll include that in your perception.
Ugh. 5.
5.
He rolled a 1!
1.
Oh no!
14!
14.
13.
7.
Draxel and Tullen, you do not see the Tanjiro cosplayer from Demon Slayer, but what you do find is you find a leg of the Alphonse cosplay in the corner of the room.
Ah!
Oh.
Where's the rest of him? Is there a goblin in it?
There is no goblin in there.
Are there any people nearby that we could ask?
Yeah, there's plenty of people.
I
Let's know where he went.
would like to question or ask or however that works.
So you so there
He's
is the
just hugging the
comm.
leg.
There is Baruch there. You could ask
Jeez.
her that.
I mean,
Well, let's ask her, but let's not have her be the only person we ask.
definitely.
Okay. So you go up to Baruch, and she kind of has like this just glazed look, and how can I help you?
We're looking for our friend, the Alphonse cosplayer.
Oh, they came back. I think they went somewhere.
Do you have any idea where?
I don't know.
Insight check.
Okay.
I totally believe her. You know. I don't think she knows, guys.
I'm gonna ask, like, whoever was nearest to the leg that we found
Okay.
to see if they at least can give us a direction.
Yeah, you find a tiefling dressed as... I don't know.
Zelda.
Zelda, thank you. Yeah. And
Zelda with horns. I love it.
Be like, sorry, your goblins are in another castle.
no, that's Princess Peach. Come on. Come on.
Sorry.
She looks to you and goes, "Hey, what's going on?"
Like sadly holding the leg.
Have you seen the owner of this
Leg.
I guess? They were here earlier, and we were just trying to catch up with our friend. Have you seen which way they went?
Oh man, it's been really crazy. I guess I didn't see it. I heard more of that metal armor clink when they came in. And then I kind of heard it like falling apart, and everyone was like, "Oh no, what's happening?" But we were all kind of afraid to look. You know that situation. You're like,
Yeah.
falling apart. And we heard that kind of clink falling apart noise as they were headed out the door.
Oh shoot. Okay.
I'm gonna go look out the door for more pieces. I'm gonna breadcrumb this.
Yeah, I guess that's what. Take the leg and let's go. I mean, they're
Yeah.
not here.
Maybe we can check the repair station too.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
yeah.
If it was falling apart, they might have gone there.
Okay. So you guys make it out to the con floor. Everybody who wants to be continuing to look, go ahead and roll me 2 perception checks.
Ooh. 1.
Alrighty.
Slightly better than last time.
I got a 16 and an 8.
I got an 8
14 and,
and
a 9.
a 2.
Okay.
I
8 and
am
a 15.
clearly much too upset to perceive anything.
Clearly.
Yep.
For those of you who rolled 15 and higher on the first one, as you get to the con floor, you don't see anything. You don't see any signs, but what you kind of notice is that, like, there isn't as much activity around right now. There seems to be more or less just people at different booths, different panels. There is no sign of what... Of any leftovers of this costume. You guys continue to make it to the repair booth, and you see that old lady sitting there,
Oh boy.
and you do
Hi,
not.
Drexel, this is on you. Wake her up.
And as you get there, you don't see any signs. You don't see even any tools that would have been helpful. Talon, with what you have, like, you're kind of looking around. You don't see any like hammers or any stitching or glues to keep things together.
Okay. I don't think they went this way. Ma'am? Ma'am?
Why?
Did you see the person who had the rest of this costume? And he holds up a leg.
Did I?
Did you?
Did I? Oh, yes, I did. Like, I had to roll it really well, apparently. It seemed to be like they had some other friends like you who were all dressed in black, and they were like holding it up in pieces. They had like these chains that were like holding it in place, and they were kind of dragging, like walking it out, kind of thing. Not dragging, walking.
Which way?
They went out the main entrance.
Going that way now, bye.
We should go.
Yeah. Bye.
Okay.
After party.
So
Let's see what...
I look forward to it, you young whippersnapper. And you guys make it to the front entrance, and security stops you, and you see this halfling, and they've got these chain links around, not chain links, but circle links around their wrists. And they're like, whoa, okay, you guys, if you leave, you can't come back in. You know that, okay?
We have our convention passes.
Yeah, but we've reached capacity, and until we get a little more people out of here, it's a big con. And I'm sorry, if you guys leave, you guys can't come back in.
Did our friend leave? They were wearing the rest of this costume, and I'll gesture to the one leg we have.
Oh, is that from that Power Rangers one?
Alphonse.
I don't know that ranger, but okay. So, yeah, I did see them leave with a couple of friends, and it seemed like the costume was really falling apart. Like they were all trying to really lift it all into place and keep it moving. Like it didn't seem to be doing real well.
Okay, I'm going.
They did leave, though.
Yeah, they did leave, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, let's go, guys.
So you guys head outside, and there is almost no crowd at this point. It seems like everyone is inside. Go ahead and everybody roll me one more perception check.
Oh, jeez. Please.
13. Lucky number.
16.
10.
Unnatural 20.
Okay.
Hey!
So Rain and Draxel, you guys definitely notice this. It doesn't take you very long, but there seems to be, as you kind of walk from the main path, there's that kind of where grass and flowers and decorations really are, and it catches your eye, and you notice that there is a large piece of the breastplate hidden in the ground, and as you're looking, you can see drag marks into the parking lot, more or less, and the side, like at a certain point, the drag marks just stop.
Oh, jeez. So, well, I guess run toward the parking lot and see if we are there in time to see anything.
Okay, you run towards the parking lot, and you do not hear anything. You do not see anything. There are no more tracks, no more trails to follow.
Jeez. Do I have any, spells for this? I do not. I guess I would call out the names of the goblins and see if there's, any movements whatsoever.
Okay. As you call out, Fumbles and Chief and Smells and Ears. You see, coming from kind of behind a wagon wheel, you see Smells and...
Oh, good. Run over.
Give him a hug.
And, oh boy, that time in the armor did not do him any favors.
Oof.
No favors whatsoever.
Oof. He's already Smells, and now he's more Smells.
Extra Smells.
He leans into you and just...
Okay, I am going to try and interpret the was it charades we just watched? What would I roll for that?
It could be an insight.
Can do insight. Why don't I do that more? I have a +2 to it. 16.
16. So you kind of gather that there was a struggle, definitely a struggle of some sort. They were being dragged out, and the last thing kind of doesn't make any sense because they go up. There's something that just rah!
Cool. I look up. Do I see anything?
No, you do not see anything else.
Dang it. Okay.
Boy.
Is there anything big in the parking lot?
Sadie, what do you want me to repeat? What part of this do you want me to repeat?
I'm gonna comfort him and tap him on the shoulder, but I'm also gonna grow some flowers on him so he doesn't smell as bad.
It's like a reverse gentle repose. And he kind of leans into your leg a little bit and just...
No, I'll just pat him we'll figure it out, it'll be okay.
What do you guys want to do from here?
Do we know anybody who speaks Goblin who can translate?
I do not.
Talon, roll me a history check.
Good idea. Three.
Okay, yeah, you don't know anybody.
No.
Well, but
I mean, no.
Can I just start speaking in other languages to see if they recognize any of them?
Sure, yeah, you could definitely give that a shot.
I think the only ones they might, maybe Elvish and Orcish.
Okay. What do you say in Orcish?
We want to help you find your friends. We want to help them too. Do you know where they went?
Nope, friends! And replies in Orcish. It's very broken. It's not it's kind of like that broken English-Spanish kind of combination of like some of the words overlap, but not really. And you hear, no friends! Brothers!
I'm sorry, brothers.
Brothers!
Um,
Brothers! 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 Brothers!
and I'll just like
Brothers!
kneel down and hug him and just say, we'll figure it out.
Brothers! Brothers!
I'm so sorry. Please forgive me.
Brothers. Brothers. And kind of leans into you a little bit.
Aw.
Did you see where they went?
And points up. And air.
Are airships a thing?
Yes, airships are definitely a thing.
Okay. We need to find an airship. Because that's my best guess. Or a dragon. I think that'd be really noticeable, though.
Would they be able to ask like what they looked like? Who took him looked like?
Yeah. Did you get a look at who took your brothers? She's like emphasizing brothers now 'cause she feels awful.
Yeah. And kind of he thinks about it and like is trying to like really piece the words together in a sense, and he looks up and he goes but remember and he like pulls on your hair a little bit.
Okay.
And it,
So
Long hair.
okay.
Not orc.
Orc with long hair. 2 words.
Looks at Rain and points at Rain.
Oh.
Tiefling.
Tiefling.
Me. And like pointing at his arm.
Arms.
Yeah.
Arms was taken by tieflings?
Points at Rain.
Uh-huh.
Okay. But then like touches your actual skin. Gets really like up close and
Oh boy.
touches your cheek. And like no.
Okay.
And then points at his skin
Okay.
and like
So Tiefling same color as you?
Oh!
I didn't even know what skin tone does our little goblin friend have.
Greenish.
Greenish.
Yeah.
Cool. So we know there were just 2 of them? 2 people? And they took everybody. Alright.
Every time he's pointed, has he kept the same direction when he pointed, like, to the sky?
Yes.
Okay. And are we in Karaga for the con? Or where are we at? Oh, no.
I believe you are in Karaga, yes. Because you guys
Okay.
started in Karishkagal.
Okay, so if we keep to the same area, that might give us a heading. We know a general direction. We're pointing like north, northeast.
He is pointing west, kind of a
West.
more westwardly, but still like up.
Okay.
I know they said we couldn't get back in, but I wonder if we could and go talk to the person who helped us.
We can always try and sneak back in, find an extra entrance.
Talon, go ahead and roll me another history check. Actually,
Yeah.
Draxel, you speak Draconic, don't you?
I do.
Go ahead and roll me a history check as well.
It's a 12.
No?
No.
Talon,
That's a no.
Talon, you remember that the person that helped you said to meet back at the hovel that you were in previously.
Right.
Yeah.
Like those
We need
exact
it.
words.
We need to meet back at the hovel we were in previously.
So, the
Back
Goblin's
to
house?
Goblin's
Goblin's
house.
house.
Okay.
So we should get there and wait for this guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, you guys head back towards not Five Goblins' house. You head back to their small little home, and you've just got one goblin just kind of like holding on Vea to your hand
Yeah.
as he's just kind of walking, and he just kind of leans into your leg every now and again as
Aw.
you guys walk into the distance. You guys open up the door, and there is a cosplayer sitting in the room, kind of like hunched over, same red gown, same mask. As you kind of look closer, it is a cosplayer of Char Ansnable? Yeah. From the original Gundam Wings, or the Gundam Mobile Suit Gundam series.
Oh, okay.
Dope!
Okay.
And stands up, like, really alerted when you guys get there, and goes, "Please, come in. We have much to talk about, but at the same time, so little I can tell you." And that's where we're gonna end this one.
Oh.
Ooh.
Goblins!
Not the goblins.
Yeah, it was bound to happen, you guys.
No.
So, again, I apologize, dear viewers, for the big old delay on that. That was frustrating for everyone, including you, and I'm so sorry. But make
You
sure
did awesome.
make sure that you go and follow all the fantastic people that you see on your screen now. Pannon at Pannon on Instagram, Jazzy at Crimson Nova, Dustin at Skysteel, VFire at VFire Cosplay. If you want to follow me for whatever unknown reason, at the Crest Sphinx on all of that on Instagram. This is our Patreon D&D stream, so if you are listening this in the audio format, there was this awesome map and these cool character little tokens. Oh, I totally forgot to do that thing. Oh my gosh, I totally meant to do this thing, where you can also see, like, the tokens at the same time. I got so caught up in the combat. I forgot to do, like, the one-to-one. My bad. I'll remember for next time. And if you join our Patreon, you can remind me to do that next time. So, thank you, chat, for hanging out with us. That was so much fun.
Yay.
Any final thoughts? Any final words?
I'm really upset because we played D&D last night and I rolled well all night, and then all day today I rolled like crap.
Oh.
Aw, that's too bad. Alright, you guys, thanks so much for hanging out with us. Thanks for taking a seat at our table. May all of your
Yay.
roles be exciting. See you next time.
Yay. Bye.